y'all, my name is Kennedy Pilgrim and I'm 16. Since I'm 16, this speech is going to have a different take because I just got a job in the fall. This job isn't necessarily where I want to continue my career path, but it is something that I personally love doing and I consider a hobby. I work at a tumbling gym in Norris, South Carolina. Norris is a small town between Central and 6 Mile, and you can drive right through it and not even know you did. The place I work at is called High Power Elite, and it's not your normal tumbling gym. For being placed in Norris, we have a lot of kids that come in. Before all the corona stuff happened, we had over 200 enrolled. We have local students that come in from Daniel, Easley, and Liberty. And we also have kids from Wren, Pickens, Anderson, and Seneca. We have all sorts of classes that range from tumbling, stunt classes, to cheer prep, anything that betters you for cheer. I'm a coach there, but I mainly focus on the tumbling aspect of the job because that's where my specialty is. Occasionally I work with stunt groups, but that rarely happens. I have tumbled for 7 years and I'm still tumbling now. Now that you have the basic idea about the students and what my gym offers, it is now time to get to the part that is my personal favorite and I love doing the most. Since I teach tumbling, there is a wide variety of skills that can be accomplished. I teach kids from the age of 3 all the way up to 18 or 19. I always love seeing all the skills the kids have accomplished and what they're working on. They always take so much pride and joy when they finish a skill and they get it eventually. I also just enjoy teaching all the skills to them. It is so much fun for me, I couldn't think of a better fit job. In the preschool class, the kids normally focus on getting the fundamentals down. This includes handstands, cartwheels, and forward rolls. To see these little 3 and 4 year olds come in and flip and have so much joy on their face whenever they understand what they need to do to complete the skill, it just brightens your day. Normally when we move on to the beginner classes, they have the basic fundamentals down because they were enrolled in the preschool class or they have done another tumbling gym somewhere else. The skills they are learning to do in class, you have to be super careful with because they could break their wrist potentially, because they're moved on to a skill called a back bend, and a back bend is where you hold your arms up by your ears and you bend your back all the way down to your hands hit the ground. This is where the idea of bows comes into place. This is seen as a reward to kids for achieving the skill they have worked on for so long. Sometimes kids can get it on the first try or in the first couple weeks, others it can take months to get. Whenever the child can complete the skill 3 times, that is when they achieve the bow, and the bow is like a little keychain that can hook onto a book bag for school or just anywhere they want to, hang it up in their room, anywhere. The next skill I always love seeing kids complete are back bend kickovers and back walkovers. To me, one of the prettiest skills is the back walkover because they're so elegant. As for back bends, we have bows for these skills as well. The kids that train and work so hard for these skills are always so excited to get a bow, and of course, it's sparkly. The next level we focus on is called intermediate, which is seen as the level in between beginner and advanced. This is one of the most exciting levels to coach for me. I also think this is where the skills that you have learned before really comes into play because it only focuses on improving from this level. As for beginner and preschool, you can improve as you go along, but this you need to have those basic fundamentals to be able to continue. At this level, my students focus on getting the right movements for back handsprings. To me, this is the hardest thing to comprehend. The back handspring for me is the hardest thing. I still can't do it right. You are jumping off the balls of your feet and using all your power to land on your hands in a handstand, and then you're snapping down. I think this is also a skill that takes the most time to learn how to do properly. This took me about 3 years to get. I think after you get one of your back handsprings, it definitely gets easier to continue a series. These are really hard to teach at first, but after you get the hang of it, you're all set to go, and bows are included in this level too. The final level is advanced. This level is my absolute favorite to teach. The kids that tumble at this level are absolutely amazing. Their dedication is always there. They always want to better themselves. Most of the time, the kids that are in this advanced level are on competition cheer teams, and they all have that fight to want to go to state. They work on bettering their series, which is 2 back handsprings in a row, or even 2 back handsprings to a back tuck. Tucks are the funnest skill to me to teach because most of the time I can show them how to do them if they don't know how to. I think that's something that's great about visual learning. I can show them how to drop their chest and how to ride up and then how to pull their legs. It's a really great thing to always have that equipment there to help. Most of the times, kids that are in this class work on many different types of running skills, such as running back handspring series, which is multiple back handsprings after a round off. You have round off back handspring tuck, round off back handspring layout, round off handspring full, round off tuck, round off layout. The skills are crazy. Another skill that is taught at this level is called a full, and this is when you spin in the air and you land on your feet. Those are included in this level as well. Not many people at my gym have a full, but the people that are training to get a full, they're astounding. All of these skills are used in competitive cheerleading, which is the entire point most of the time for the kids coming. A lot of schools around here have a competitive cheer team. You hear a lot about Liberty because Liberty is in the 3A division and they placed second and almost got a win this year, I think. But this job has definitely made me a better person as a whole. Having these kids come in and be so excited to see me has really changed my perspective of, oh, I gotta go to work, but it's not like that anymore. Also, my boss is one of the sweetest people to work with. She's always just so enlightening and so empowering to the kids that even kids have looked up to me and they've been 7 years old and said, we want to work here when we get older. So even though my job's not the ideal job, it's the perfect job for me. Thank you.